Hey there, welcome to day 2285 of What She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And today we are talking about, as I document my journey, as I originally transitioned from the offline brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business, I started to document my journey based on my coach at the time and coaching to get out there, put yourself out there, talk about what you do, document your journey, and share it with other people so that they can learn, number one, from the mistakes that you make. Because I think we and other people learn from the mistakes we make. We learn far more from that than we do from the successes that we have, especially if you try something and it works. A lot of times we just keep doing that without questioning it because it worked right off the bat, and we're missing the boat because there's things that would be so much more effective. And so that's why I believe so strongly in continuous improvement. Well, today for the Let's Grow Annual Challenge, I do an annual challenge every year. This is my 5th year in a row online. I think at least 5, might be 6, of doing an online challenge. Let's say 18, 19, 20, 22. It is actually my 7th year of doing an online challenge. So I do a challenge and I share it with other people. I used to do it by myself. I mean, before the internet, before I came online, I did challenges. I always had a challenge for myself, and I did an annual challenge, but never shared it with anybody. I kind of kept it to myself, and it was like my secret personal development success weapon. And I used it to continually improve and become a better version of myself, which is a lifelong job, right? We're always going to be trying to be a better version of ourselves. At least I hope we are as human beings. And part of mine is to do a challenge. I pick a challenge I have, and I talk about this in the challenge about exactly what I do and how I do it. And I share that so other people can learn from it. And it's an ever evolving, improving process. Last year we did the annual challenge about goal setting. It was all about goals. This year it's about growing and growing in the different areas and aspect of our life. Because I don't know about you, but I find myself, I'll grow to a certain point and then I stop and I stay there for a while and I stagnant. And it's not until I notice that I'm like on that hamster wheel doing the same thing over and over again that I'm like, oh, stop, I need to grow. And apparently I'm not alone in that, because one of my favorite people in the whole wide world recommended that growth and growing be a challenge, because he and several other people he's in contact with feel like they're doing okay, they're doing good in their life and their business, but they're not doing great. And they want to get back on the growing and continually improving path. And so that's what this year's challenge is all about. Today we're talking about and we're applying a 7-step growing process at the end of each month that has to do with a particular area of our lives. I call it the life framework. And the one I use has 9 different parts now. It used to be 7, but during the pandemic, I got involved with some coaching because I wanted to keep growing and moving forward. Even though everything else was kind of stuck, I wanted to make sure I kept moving. So I did a lot of challenges during that period. 2020 and 2021, every other month, I did a 30-plus day get up and go challenge to keep myself moving and to keep other people moving as well. And then, and so I added, as part of that coaching I was taking, 2 areas to my life framework: communication and confidence, because they are core, basic, foundational things that we all need to have. We all need to grow and improve in order to get better results in our life. So the 7th step of our growing process is give and get. And we talk about what we put out into the world is what we get back, and how can we give with respect to physical growth this month, because that's the area we're working on. What can we and how can we give, and how can we demonstrate, and how can we share what it is that we want to receive back from ourselves? Small acts of kindness, gratitude, teaching other people the things that we're learning as we grow. Of course, the people that want to learn, we're not going to go out and force people to learn stuff or share stuff unsolicited with them. But it's a great way to, if you learn how to do a new exercise that really gives you great results, share that. Hey, shoot a little video about it and pop it up on YouTube. That's a great way to share. Our topic for Supersize Your Business today, I'm working on strategies this year and sharing different possible strategies that people can apply to their business. Some of them are big tactics, international expansion we talked about this week, I think, or last week, anyway, the last few days. It might have even been yesterday. But that is usually, unless you're just doing it online through the internet, a pretty complicated, pretty expensive endeavor. But today's strategy is one that doesn't cost much money. It just allows us to use our creativity and our innovation, and that's guerrilla marketing. I personally love it because it's all about creativity, better relationships with your customers, getting attention, which is what marketing is all about, continuously improving, doing something, testing it, see how it works, doing something else, testing it, see how it works, and continually improving that process. Engaging with our customers, making sure that they have a great experience and a memorable experience. All the things that are super important when we're building, especially when we're a small business and we don't have a ton of resources. So I shared a bunch of different examples of how you can do that. And I challenge everybody to go out and say, okay, this is what we're doing traditionally. It's super expensive. It's hard for us to do. What are some creative things that we could use to supplement what we're doing? Guerrilla marketing tactics, to me, are more of a supplemental thing. As your business grows and gets more stable, then they are, I got to do this because I don't have any other alternative. But when you're first starting out, guess what? They are imperative that you use those strategies to actually get your foothold and make sure that your business survives and thrives. All right, that's all I've got today. Still traveling. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an absolutely fantastic day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.